I got nothing but respect for the Utah Jazz. And when it comes to the Jazz, they are definitely a playoff team, but they really, when it comes to the building up their team, they did it in a really special way. If you look at guys like Donovan Mitchell, Rudy Goebert, they weren't high draft picks at all. I believe Mitchell was like around the 13th pick. Same thing with Rudy Gobert. He wasn't drafted super high, and even though like the 13th overall pick sounds high in like NFL terms, in the NBA, it's a lot different. Like drafting guys past 10 would be considered a draft steal or anything like that. And if you look at that guy, Joe Ingles, who did really well, he was an undrafted free agent right there. And even though they lost their big free agent, Gordon Hayward, they still made themselves a playoff team right here. And now they actually got some use out of Derrick Rose and Jay Crowder, who are doing terribly on the Cleveland Cavaliers. So to put this all in perspective, the Utah Jazz were able to build up their team when kind of odds are against them. And we're kind of in the middle of the pack. It's really, really hard to build right there. And if you look at their management, they have some really good management when it comes to picking players right here. All they do is need a little bit of luck right here. And that could take, like what happened with the Boston Celtics, getting a really good trade from the Brooklyn Nets to acquire all these assets, and then Kyrie Irving wanting out of Cleveland all of a sudden. It might take something like that, where maybe if since Kawhi Leonard wants out of the Spurs, maybe he would want to join the Jazz. Who knows right here? All I know is the Utah Jazz was very, very intelligent when it comes to building their roster, and they definitely picked well. Sure, it took some luck right here, but it's a lot harder to get those guys right there. And you got to take good management because it's happened multiple times right here. And so to put this all in perspective, if they just need a guy similar to Devin Booker, Kawhi Leonard, guys that who eventually just want out and maybe join the Utah Jazz, the Jazz could be a scary team in the future.